Hello and welcome back everyone. We're on Unit 4. 자, 네 번째 유닛에 오신 것을 환영합니다. Okay, the title for this unit is Gadgets and Machines. Gadgets and Machines. You all know what machines are. 기계죠. So all types of machines, we'll be talking about that. Gadgets. What are gadgets? What is a gadget? 여러분 예전에 만화 영화 중에 혹시 가제트 형사 기억나시죠? 거기 가제트 형사 뭐 여기 여러 가지 기구 같은 것들이 몸에 막 나오고 그랬었잖아요. That word was actually not 가제트, gadget, right? gadget, 여러 가지 기구 이런 뜻으로도 쓰일 수 있지만 우리가 일반적으로 gadget 하면 일상생활에 쓰는 작은 기계 용품 같은 것들. For example, your cell phones, your MP3 players, your PDAs, they're all gadgets. That's what we call them in English, okay? So, we're going to be talking about gadgets and machines, listening to a lot of conversations and responses regarding this topic in this unit, Unit 4, all right? Okay, let's do some brainstorming. What type of gadgets or electronics do you usually use in your life these days, right? Normally, I would say that it's very hard to survive a day without a cell phone these days. Everybody, practically everybody has cell phones, cellular phones, mobile phones, right? That's what we call them in English. Koreans say 핸드폰. Of course, some people say hand phone. They'll understand you, but in English, it's normally called cell phones. What do you do with your cell phones these days? The first thing we do with our cell phones is, of course, make voice calls, right? 음성 통화를 주로 하는 용도로 사용을 하죠. But it's not just for voice calls anymore. What else do you do with your cell phones? We text message people, right? 문자 보내죠. Text message people. We can also text them. text가 동사를 쓸 수도 있습니다. I'll text you the message. I'll text you the information. I'll text you my bank account number. 문자로 보낼게. We also do a lot of other things with our cell phones too. We take pictures, right? Most of the cell phones have built-in cameras these days, and they're pretty good cameras, right? We can take pictures with our cell phones. We also store people's addresses and cell phone numbers on our cell phones too. So they're like PDAs too at the same time, right? What else do we do? We also can listen to music on our cell phones. Some cell phones have MP3 players in them. Some cell phones have radios in them, right? It's not just this. Also, we also use cell phones for the internet these days. What do you call that? Wireless or mobile internet, right? So we can also use our cell phones to check our emails and also download music and also download ringtones and ringback tones. 이런 뭐 벨소리라든가 통화 연결음, 뭐 칼라링이라고 하나요? 그런 거 다운로드도 하시죠. ringtones, 벨소리, ringback tones, 통화 연결음, 칼라링. 자, 그런 것들 다운로드합니다. So, it's not just one thing that we use our cell phones for these days. There's so many things that we use it for. So, that's just an example of one electronic device, one gadget that we use on a daily basis. What other things? We also have DVD players. You watch a lot of movies. That's an electronic device. MP3 players, I also mentioned that. Sometimes we also use electronic dictionaries. When you study English, you use electronic dictionaries these days. 전자사전도 사용하죠. Now, when it comes to machines, we also have a lot of home appliances. 가전제품, home appliances. Walk into the kitchen. What's the first thing you see? 전자레인지. In English, microwave, right? You also see the gas stove. You see the oven. You see the refrigerator. You also see the dishwasher sometime. You also see the washing machine. And in the living room and in the rooms, you sometimes see the air conditioner, right? So these are home appliances. 가전제품들. They're also machines, right? Now, what do these gadgets and machines do for us? What do they do? They help us live a more convenient life, right? But sometimes they cause problems. They break down, right? 고장나죠. And it takes us a long time to fix them. And sometimes we can never fix them. You have to throw them away. Sometimes they use too much electricity. For example, compare a fan versus an air conditioner. The air conditioner eats or takes up much more electricity, right? So there are problems of using some kind of devices sometimes when it comes to using electricity too, right? Now, I'm just doing some brainstorming. We're going to be talking about so many types of machines, gadgets, even simple devices, not necessarily machines, 뭐 작은 집게와 같은 그런 devices. We'll talk about that too, okay? Okay, so throughout the lecture, we'll be hearing a lot of conversations and responses regarding these things today in this unit. Okay, let's take you to our first Let's Listen. 자, 여러분 지금 들어보시고 Let's Listen 파트 3개를 다 듣고 문제도 한번 풀어보셨는데요. 첫 번째 Let's Listen 부분에서 여러분 같이 한번 해보겠습니다. Okay, there's 6 pictures right here, right? Number 1 seems to be some kind of book clipper. 집게 같은 거죠. Book clipper. It also has some kind of light on it. B seems like a flashlight, right? C looks like some kind of fan. 어떻게 보기엔 선풍기 같은데 it's actually a fan heater. 그렇죠? 이렇게 온풍기처럼 되어 있는 작과 같은 형태의 용품이라는 걸 알 수 있고요. D looks like a PDA. 이런 뭐 PDA 쓰시는 분들 있으시죠? E looks like some kind of cage. 약간 우리 같은데 a cage for home animals. What do you call them? Pets, right? Pets. It's an animal cage, and it's something that you can bring around, right? Move around. A portable animal cage. F seems like some kind of disc case, a CD disc case, right? So these are some types of machines or devices we'll be listening to. We listened to already in this section of Let's Listen. 자, 들어보셨죠? 자, 이 중에 저희는 2개를 간단하게 다뤄보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 2번째하고 6번째를 다뤄보고 어떤 이야기를 하고 있는지 같이 한번 보겠습니다. 자, 2번을 먼저 다시 한번 들어보시죠.
2.
These are really handy when you're reading. You see, you put your book here. It even holds the pages down. And I love this. See, it's got its own light for reading at night.
Okay, did you get it? 자, 여기서 These things are really handy when you're reading. 자, 책을 읽을 때 상당히 handy하다 이런 말을 했어요. Handy. Now you want to remember this word. It's a very important word. It's the same as saying useful or even handy. handy. 이따 뒤에 우리가 그 6번 듣다 보면 come in handy라는 그런 그 표현도 나올 겁니다. I'm sure you remember. 유용하다. It's very useful or helpful, right? It's handy. 자, these are really handy when you're reading. 자, 책을 읽을 때 상당히 유용하다. 이렇게 쉽게 얘기를 하고 있다는 걸 여러분 직감적으로 벌써 알 수 있겠죠? It even holds the pages down. Hold the pages down. If you're reading a thin book, you don't really need these clippers, right? But if you're reading a 500-page book, 500페이지짜리 책이라면 책을 이렇게 피면 막 넘어갈 거 아니에요. So what do? You clip it with a clipper. That will help you. 그렇죠? Hold the pages down. 책장이 넘어가지 않게끔 잡아준다. Understand, right? So it even holds the pages down. 마지막에 it's got its own light for reading at night. 자, 더불어 밤에 이제 책을 읽을 때를 대비해서 작은 등불도 하나 달려 있다. Wow, excellent. It'll really help you when you're reading at night. It'll help your eyes because it won't be too dark. The pages will be brighter if you have a light attached to this clipper, right? 자, 그럼 일단 그림상으로는 여러분이 뭔 걸 알 수 있습니까? A, 그렇죠? 첫 번째, 책을 이렇게 잡는 집게라는 걸 쉽게 직감적으로 알 수 있겠죠? 자, 어떤 단어가 가장 중요하다고 얘기했습니까? Remember, hand에 Y 붙여서 handy. Handy. If something is handy, it means it's useful. It's helpful, right? And we'll also say come in handy. We'll listen to come in handy in the next part that we'll be listening to. 자, 2번 다시 한번 들어보시기 바랍니다.
2.
These are really handy when you're reading. You see, you put your book here. It even holds the pages down. And I love this. See, it's got its own light for reading at night.
오케이. 자, 두 번째 거 이렇게 해서 마무리가 잘 됐네요. 잘 이해하셨죠? 자, 6번째 거로 넘어가겠습니다. 6번째 이야기 잘 들어보시기 바랍니다.
6.
This thing really comes in handy. I always carry it with me. I keep my friends' addresses and telephone numbers in it. You really should get one.
Okay. 자, this thing really comes in handy. Comes in handy. 여기 나왔죠? Come in handy. 유용하게 쓰인다. 이런 뜻. Okay? This thing really comes in handy. 상당히 유용하게 쓰입니다. I keep my friends' addresses and telephone numbers in it. 자, 그 안에 친구들의 주소, 전화번호 같은 것을 저장해 놓는다. 자, I keep my friends' addresses and telephone numbers. What do you call these things? Contacts. Contact information. 연락처. Contact information. You put your contact information in this device. Some kind of device we're talking about, right? You should really get one. This person is recommending that you buy one of these devices or gadgets. 자, 뭐에 대한 설명인가요? 그림 중에 D가 되겠죠. 그 작은 기계. It's some kind of electronic planner. What do you call these things these days? 이런 걸 뭐라고 하나요? PDP라고 하잖아요, right? PDP가 아니라 PDA, right? PDA가 뭐의 약자인가요? Personal, 개인, digital. 자, 정확히 한국말로 번역된 이름은 없습니다만은 그냥 뭐 전자 정보 단말기 혹은 뭐 휴대용 정보 단말기 정도 Personal Digital Assistant에서 PDA 쓰시는 분들 종종 있으시죠. 그렇죠? So this is an electronic planner. 우리가 이제 다이어리 주로 얘기하는데 다이어리는 뭐예요? 그냥 일반적으로 쓰는 일기를 다이어리라고 하고 영어에서는 in English diary means some kind of journal, right? Your personal journal is a diary. And normally we call it a planner. 우리나라만 이제 외래어도 플래너 많이 쓰는 것 같아요. 다이어리란 말 대신에, right? So in English you call it a planner. It's not just a planner though, 그렇죠? You have your calendar. It's used as a clock. You can also access the internet these days with your planners, right? Or with your PDAs. PDAs, if you have a good PDA, it comes in handy. 이 표현 꼭 기억하시기 바랍니다. 아주 유용하게 쓸 수 있겠죠? So number 6 was some kind of description about a PDA. 자, 그 D 그림에 대한 설명이란 거 알 수 있습니다. 자, 나머지도 여러분이 잘 고르셨길 바랍니다. Alrighty, let's take you to our next part of Let's Listen. 자, 그 두 번째 파트로 한번 가보겠습니다. 자, 이번에도 한 6개의 그림이 나와 있고 among the 6 pictures, you were supposed to pick which picture is related to each of the things that the people were talking about, right? A부터 F까지. Let's see what kind of machines or gadgets they're talking about. Number 1. Okay. It looks like a picture of a 재봉틀. In English, what do you call it? Sewing machine. Just some kind of sewing machine. 재봉틀. B. 진공청소기죠. 뭐라고 그래요? Vacuum cleaner. 그냥 줄여서 vacuum이라고 합니다. 자, I'm going to go buy a vacuum cleaner or I'm going to vacuum the carpet. A vacuum cleaner. C looks like 카메라죠. 카메라. 자, 영어 발음은 우리는 당연히 외래어로 카메라 하는 게 맞지만 발음은 영어에서는 camera 해서 이음절입니다. 카메라가 아니라 camera. Camera. It looks like some kind of camera they're talking about. D. 프린터죠. 프린터, printer. E looks like mixer. 그렇죠? 우리가 그 믹서기 얘기하는데 실제 영어에서는 in English you don't usually call these things mixers. What do you call them? You call them blenders. Blenders. You want to keep this in mind. 우리나라에선 주로 이런 걸 믹서기 하는데 you don't necessarily call this machine mixer. It's called a blender. Remember? blend가 뭘 섞다란 얘기니까 이런 걸 you call it a blender. Keep this in mind, okay? Okay, they're talking about some kind of blender. You can make juice out of this, right? F looks like what? 세탁기죠. Washing machine. It's also called a washer. It's even called a wash. Washing machine 좀 길고 거추장스럽죠. 그래서 원어민들은 그냥 washer, wash라고도 그래요. 그래서 야 저기 옷 좀 세탁기에 넣어달라. Can you put the clothes in the wash? Can you put your clothes in the washer? 이렇게 얘기를 합니다. 그것도 알아두시고요. 자, 그래서 어쨌든 뭐 각각의 어떤 기계에 대한 이야기인지는 it's very easy to understand if you look at those pictures, right? 자, 이 중에서 우리는 두 번째하고 네 번째 걸 다시 한번 들어보고 자세하게 내용을 한번 살펴봤으면 좋겠습니다. Okay, let's go to number 2 first. 먼저 들어보시죠.
2.
This machine didn't clean my clothes very well. I had to wash everything twice.
Really? Did you put a lot of clothes in there?
Yeah, I filled it to the top.
Oh, that's the problem. You put in too much clothing.
Really?
Yeah. Do you see this line on the inside of the machine? You shouldn't fill it above that line.
자, 지금 뭐 세탁기를 사용하면서 뭔가 문제가 발생한 것에 대해서 얘기를 하고 있는 것 같네요, right? If you put too much clothes or too much whatever in a washing machine, what happens? It doesn't really clean well, right? Because there's a certain limit of clothes you can put in a washing machine. 그 용량이 있잖아요. 너무 꽉 그 옷을 넣었을 경우 세탁이 잘 안 되는 거 아실 겁니다. That's what they're talking about. 자, the person said, this machine didn't clean my clothes very well. This machine didn't clean my clothes very well, right? I had to wash everything twice. So what is he doing? He's doing his laundry, or he did his laundry, but the washing machine didn't do a good job. They're still dirty, right? Did you put a lot of clothes in there? 거기 옷 혹시 너무 많이 넣은 거 아니니? The man said, I filled it to the top. 끝까지 다 채웠다 하니까 that's too much, right? And the lady said, you put in too much clothing. 그러면서 여기 선 보이지? 그 이상 더 많이 넣으면 안 된다. 이런 설명도 마지막에 나왔습니다. So overall, they're talking about what? They're talking about a washing machine. And the problem was that the man put in too much clothes into the machine, right? Okay, I'll give you some tips in terms of how this is, what you call these machines once again. Now, I told you that we call these machines washing machines, right? But you can also call them washer or even a wash. 세탁기를 다 이렇게 얘기한다는 거 알아두시고요. 문제 복수형 물론 써도 안 써도 상관없겠지만 세탁기 하면 가장 먼저 또 떠오르는 게 뭐나요? 여러분 세제 넣어야 되죠. 세제 영어로 뭐라고 하나요? What do you call 세제? Detergent. That's something that you really want to put in, right? In order to clean your clothes. 그 세제와 더불어서 another thing you'll really come across commonly when it comes to washing machines or washers is, have you ever heard of fabric softener, 그 섬유 유연제 같은 거죠. 피모 그런 뭐 아시죠? Fabric softener, 섬유 유연제 같은 것도. This is another typical thing you'll hear about when it comes to washers, washing machines, or washes, right? So you want to remember these two words at the same time. 자, anyway, they were talking about a washing machine, right? Let's listen to it one more time.
2.
This machine didn't clean my clothes very well. I had to wash everything twice.
Really? Did you put a lot of clothes in there?
Yeah, I filled it to the top.
Oh, that's the problem. You put in too much clothing.
Really?
Yeah. Do you see this line on the inside of the machine? You shouldn't fill it above that line.
Okay, that was number 2, and the picture is, of course, F, right? Okay, let's go on to number 4. 네 번째 이야기를 다시 한번 같이 들어보겠습니다.
4.
I think this machine is jammed. It won't print any of my documents.
Let me take a look at it. Yes, it is jammed. The paper is stuck inside it.
How did that happen?
Let's see. Ah, here's the problem. You used the wrong paper size.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it. But you should use the right paper size next time.
Okay, I think some kind of problem once again occurred with some kind of machine, right? What are they talking about this time? I think this machine is jammed. 자, 이 부분이요. 자, 우리가 이제 먹는 것만 jam이라고 하지 않고, 자, if something is jammed 하면 먹통이 된 거나 아니면 움직이지 않는 거죠. 자, 기계 같은 게 우리가 프린터 같은 거, 뭐 프린터 얘기인지 여러분 딱 들으셔서 아실 수 있는데 if some kind of printer doesn't work or some copy machine or photocopier, 우리 복사기 같은 게 가끔씩 말을 안 듣는 경우가 왜 있습니까? The paper is stuck in it, right? It's jammed, right? It's jammed. The machine is jammed. 그러면 the machine is not working. It's stuck, right? Something is jammed. You can also say the door is jammed. For example, if you go into some room and the door doesn't open, you say the door is jammed. When you want to open the window, if it's stuffy, 공기가 좀 답답해서 창문을 좀 열라 하는데 the window won't move, right? It's stuck. In that case, you can also say the window is jammed. The window is jammed, right? In this case, I think this machine is jammed. 그래서 기계가 지금 먹통이다. 기계가 잘 안 된다. 지금 움직이지 않는다는 얘기죠. 자, 중간에 the man tries to take a look at it and he says the paper is stuck inside. The paper is stuck inside. 그렇죠? 안에 종이가 꼈다라는 얘기를 하고 있죠. So, here's the problem. You use the wrong paper size. wrong paper size, A4든 어떤 다른 용지 크기가 있겠죠. 어쨌든 간에 용지 크기를 잘못 사용했다. You should use the right paper size next time. 다음번에는 그 종이 크기를 제대로 맞춰서 사용을 했으면 좋겠다. So when you're using a printer, you have to make sure you're using the right paper size, right? So that was an explanation. That was a conversation about a printer. 자, 프린터에 대한 그런 이야기였었죠. 자, 여러분 잘 이해가 가셨을 겁니다. Something is jammed. 이 표현 꼭 기억하시고요. Okay? Let's listen to it one more time.
4.
I think this machine is jammed. It won't print any of my documents.
Let me take a look at it. Yes, it is jammed. The paper is stuck inside it.
How did that happen?
Let's see. Ah, here's the problem. You used the wrong paper size.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it. But you should use the right paper size next time.
자, 그렇게 해서 두 번째 Let's Listen 부분도 이렇게 마무리를 해봤으면 좋겠습니다. 자, 세 번째 부분으로 가보겠습니다. 자, in section 3 of Let's Listen, we're also going to listen to people talking about machines and appliances, right? 여러 가지 가전제품이나 뭐 기계들에 대한 이야기들 쭉 다시 한번 들어볼 건데요. You're supposed to match the products on the left with the features on the right. 자, 이 단어 여러분. 우리 또 기계하면 빠질 수 없는 단어. feature. 우리 뭐 피처링 한다. 뭐 이런 얘기도 뭐 종종 들어보는데요. 자, feature 하면 어떤 기계의 기능이나 성능 혹은 사양, 뭐 컴퓨터 사양이 높다 낮다 이런 얘기 하잖아요. 그럴 때도 feature. What kind of special features does this TV have? What kind of features does this cell phone have? 어떤 기능 같은 것들이 있나요? 어떤 그 사양을 가지고 있나요? 자, 이런 거 할 때 you want to use this word feature. So, you're supposed to match the products on the left with the features on the right. 자, 어떤 기능이 있는지 그 기능들과 옆에 있는 제품들 이렇게 연결을 해주시면 되겠죠. So, we had a flat screen TV, 평면 TV 있었고, laptop computer as opposed to a desktop. 자, laptop, desktop. 우리 이제 노트북 하는데 in English you can call it a notebook. It doesn't really matter. People will understand you. But laptop is used more commonly, right? Air conditioner. Everybody know what that means. 우리가 에어컨 하는데 in English you never say aircon. 자, where's the aircon? No. Air conditioner. Air conditioner is what you have to say. 그 clothes dryer. 우리나라는 주로 이제 건조기를 많이 쓰지는 않는 것 같아요. 요즘에 이제 일체형이 나와서 세탁기하고 건조를 같이 할 수 있는 경우가 있는데 in the US and many other Western countries, a lot of people use dryers. They don't hang dry their clothes. 우린 주로 빨랫대 걸어서 말리잖아요. 빨랫줄이나 빨랫대. 그럼 이제 걸어 말리다 해서 영어에선 hang dry라는 말을 합니다. hang dry. 그렇죠? We normally hang dry our clothes, but in Western countries, a lot of them use dryers to dry their clothes. 다섯 번째, dishwasher, 식기세척기, dishwasher. Once again, many Koreans just do their dishes with their hands. 우리 설거지 주로 손으로 많이 하긴 하잖아요. But many people in other Western countries use dishwashers, 식기세척기. 자, lawnmower. 우리나라에서 이제 많이 볼 수 있는 풍경은 아닙니다. 정말 넓은 정원 있는 이런 집이 아니고서는 lawnmower 하면 잔디 깎는 기계란 거 뭐 여러분이 많이 들어보셨을 겁니다. Okay, we listened to 6 of these descriptions of each one of these devices or machines, right? 자, 이 중에서 우리는 2개를 골라서 좀 더 자세히 한번 또 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 우리 일상과 아주 친숙한 기계 2가지 골라보자. 1번과 2번 고르겠습니다. 자, 1번 평면 TV에 대한 내용 다시 한번 들어보시죠.
1.
This flat-screen TV works great if you take care of it properly. The image is sharp and the color is perfect. It's really convenient because you can hang it on the wall, not like those old clunky TVs that were so big and boxy and took up half of the living room. Direct sunlight is not good for it, so you shouldn't put it near a window.
Okay. 자, that was a description of a flat screen TV. 이런 평면 TV 그냥 flat screen TV 하시면 됩니다. 자, the man said, the flat screen TV works great if you take care of it properly. 자, 제대로 관리만 잘 해준다면 아주 멋지게 화면이 잘 나오는 그런 TV다. Of course, you all know what flat TVs are, like PDPs or LCD monitor TVs, right? The image is sharp and the color is perfect. 자, 이미지가 뭐 sharp하다. 우리가 이제 선명하다란 말을 in English we say sharp, right? We also say HD TV these days. Remember? 그 high definition TV라는 뜻인데 그 가끔 이제 TV에 보면 거기에 HD라고 써 있죠. High definition 고해상도 TV라는 뜻인데 we also have these stations, TV stations broadcasting out these high definition TV shows, but we need good TV sets in order to be able to see those images, right? So this person says the image is sharp and the color is perfect. 그죠? 색상도 상당히 확실하게 잘 나오고 그 전반적인 이미지가 아주 선명하다 이런 얘기를 하고 있습니다. Another thing he mentions is that it's very convenient because you can hang it on the wall. 요즘 벽걸이 TV가 많기 때문에 if it's a flat screen TV, what can you do? You can hang it on the wall. If it's like a boxy TV, like those clunky TVs that we used to have a long time ago, you can't really hang it on the wall, right? 자, 아까 이제 예전에 있었던 그 TV들 얘기하면서 지금 방금 전에 말씀드렸던 두 단어를 지금 다시 한번 말씀을 드릴까 하네요. 자, 요 단어 같은 경우는 he said clunky, right? Not like those old clunky TVs that were so big and boxy. clunky라고 하면 좀 거추장스러운, 좀 무거운 예전에 TV 얼마나 무거웠어요. 물론 평면 TV도 절대 가볍지 않습니다. 들어보셨나요? But they're not necessarily light, but they're not clunky. 좀 거추장스럽고 막 이렇게 뚱뚱하잖아요. 그러니까 they're not clunky. boxy 하면 상자 모양으로 생겼다는 뜻입니다. So it looks like a box. So boxy. So not like those old clunky TVs that were so big and boxy and took up half of the living room. 자, 거실의 거의 절반을 차지했었던. This is an exaggeration. They don't take up half of the living room, but this person is trying to emphasize that they were so big. 컸잖아요. Okay? Now, one thing this person also mentioned is that direct sunlight is not good for it. Direct sunlight. 우리 뭐라고 하나요? 직사광선이라고 하죠. Direct sunlight is not good for it, so you should put it near a window. You shouldn't put it near a window. 창문 가까이 두면 안 된다라는 얘기를 하죠. Because direct sunlight is not good for the flat screen TV. Wow, this is something that I didn't know. Did you know that? Okay, so this was a description of what? Of a flat screen TV, right? And and one of the things he mentioned is that you can hang it on the wall. Hang it on the wall. 그죠? 벽걸이로 해서 벽에 걸어놓을 수 있다라는 얘기를 그렇게 했었고 또 한 가지 얘기했던 것은 you shouldn't put it near a window. 그렇게 또 얘기했었죠. 직사광선이 안 좋기 때문에. 자, 그래서 여러분이 문제를 푸는 데는 그와 같은 정보들이 좀 중요하게 작용을 했을 겁니다. 오케이, 한 번 더 들어볼까요? Let's listen.
1.
This flat-screen TV works great if you take care of it properly. The image is sharp and the color is perfect. It's really convenient because you can hang it on the wall, not like those old clunky TVs that were so big and boxy and took up half of the living room. Direct sunlight is not good for it, so you shouldn't put it near a window.
Okay, that was the description of a flat screen TV. 자, let's go on to our laptop computer. 자, 데스크톱 혹은 데스크톱의 반대인 랩톱 혹은 노트북 컴퓨터에 대한 설명을 한번 해보겠습니다. 자, 두 번째 거 다시 한번 들어보죠.
2.
This is the latest model of laptop computer. Feel how light it is. It weighs only 1.5 kilos. It's amazing, isn't it? Now, it's pretty strong, but you still need to be careful with it. It comes with a nice protective case, so you should keep it inside the case when you carry it. You wouldn't want to drop it. That could damage the screen.
Okay. 자, 랩톱 컴퓨터에 대한 지금 설명이었었습니다. This person says, this is the latest model of laptop computer. 그렇죠? Latest model of laptop computer. 모델, model. 발음 잘하시고요, model. 자, this is the latest model of laptop computer. Feel how light it is. 지금 상당히 가벼운 모양이에요. 초경량인 모양입니다. How heavy is it? It weighs only 1.5 kilos. Kilos. 우리가 킬로그램 이렇게 얘기하는데 in English, this is normally what you say. We don't necessarily say kilograms. 더 줄여서 영어에서는요. kilo, it's 붙이면 발음만. 우리가 킬로가 아니라 kilos. 조금 길게 kilos. It's only 1.5 kilos. 자, it's only 1.5 kilos. kilos. 이렇게 해서 킬로그램을 얘기를 한 겁니다. 자, 1.5kg밖에 안 돼요. So it's not very heavy. It's light, right? It's lighter than all the other models that were released a long time ago, probably. Another thing he mentions is that it comes with a nice protective case. Protective case. 자, 이제 보호할 수 있는 어떤 케이스, 외장형 케이스 같은 것이 함께 온다. 그래서 안 쓸 땐 거기에 두고 혹은 이동 시에 거기 이제 넣어서 다닐 수 있겠죠. A protective case. And one thing he also mentions is that you wouldn't want to drop it. That would damage the screen. 자, 여러분 그 랩톱 땅에 떨어뜨린다는 상상해 보셨나요? 생각만 해도 끔찍하죠. 어떻게 될지. The first thing that would probably break is the screen. The screens are very fragile or fragile. 상당히 약하죠. 그렇죠? 민감하기 때문에 if you drop it on the floor, chances are you'll have to get a new laptop computer, right? Okay, so you shouldn't drop it. You wouldn't want to drop it. 이런 얘기도 있었고, that could damage the screen. So he's also talking about how you should use and what kind of things you should be careful when it comes to using a laptop computer. Okay, 다시 한번 정리를 해보죠. He was talking about a laptop computer, and one of the benefits or one of the features he mentioned was that it weighs only 1.5 kilos. 1.5kg밖에 안 돼. 상당히 가볍다라는 그런 이야기를 했었고요. And you should keep it in the case when you carry it. That's also something that he also said. So that's true, right? You should keep it in the case when you carry it, right? 자, 그와 같은 정보들이 여러분이 task 1하고 task 2에 문제 푸는데 중요한 그런 정보가 됐을 겁니다. 자, 마지막으로 다시 한번 들어보죠.
2.
This is the latest model of laptop computer. Feel how light it is. It weighs only 1.5 kilos. It's amazing, isn't it? Now, it's pretty strong, but you still need to be careful with it. It comes with a nice protective case, so you should keep it inside the case when you carry it. You wouldn't want to drop it. That could damage the screen.
Okay, I guess it's time to wrap it up now for the whole unit. Okay, in this unit we talked about gadgets, machines, devices, appliance, all these type of stuff, right? Remember, please go over them carefully once again and review as much as possible. Okay, thanks for joining me in this unit. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.